Money's just a thief of joy at this point because my original plan was to pursue in videography and make money off of that, but I chose the easy route. But instead of being patient to build on my business, I'm choosing to work a 9-to-5 job at a grocery store. And it just makes me so disappointed in myself because we're not made to work 9-to-5s our whole life. I mean, I have that mindset now to chase the money, but I just really need to get in my head that money isn't the reason why we should be living. What just keeps on going through my mind is the reason why we can live is because we have money. I feel like if you have money, you are able to live. In all seriousness, I'm just so scared of not being able to afford the things that I want. I don't know how much is in my savings at the moment as a 17-year-old, but I'm soon to be 18 in like 2 weeks. And I need to get my money up. Like by the end of the school year, when May hits, I should have $10,000. But I think I'm close to being halfway there. My plan B was to just work a job from 4 a.m. to 7 a.m., go to school from 8 to 1:15 p.m., and then go to the job at the grocery store from 2 o'clock to 9 p.m. And it's just like, dang, I'm just killing myself over some stupid paper dollar bills. Like, seriously? My mom and my boyfriend are telling me not to pick up these jobs because I need to enjoy my youth while it lasts, and I know I'm going to regret it. I know I'm going to regret wasting my prime years on working and making money. It just sucks how money works. When you're young, you're able to do all the work and make all the money, but also when you're young, you're able to walk and function properly. But whereas when you're older, yes, you may have money, but you just have little time and little energy. It's just a double-edged sword, and it's kind of hard to find that balance, especially at my age. I mean, sure, I may have people giving me advice and redirecting me into the right direction, but in the end of the day, it's all up to me whether to use those tools that they give me. And I know I'm not using it, but I just want money. I don't know why I want money. I feel like once I get that money, I'll be like, what now? Is that it? But yeah, my birthday is coming up in 2 weeks. I asked a few teachers of mine at my school for advice about a Roth IRA, credit card, and just long-term stuff. I learned some pretty useful information from this one teacher. He taught me about like ETFs and stocks financing. Very useful. Definitely going to be keeping that in mind. I'm honestly just making this video to see if anyone else can relate to this obsession with getting money. I seriously don't need it now, but I know dang well that in the future I'm going to need it, and that's what I'm preparing for. I'm just preparing for the future. I mean, now that our lifespans have like expanded into like 100 years old, we're actually planning for our future. But back then, people just lived however they wanted to. They didn't like plan for their future, which I think it's like a beautiful thing that we have a longer lifespan. But I feel like it just comes with its downsides. You can't really live to the fullest. You're just constantly thinking about what you can do because you're constantly thinking about what sacrifices you could make now in order for your future to look bright. But like I said, the older you get, the less capable you are of enjoying yourself. At least that's my opinion. I feel like life is so repetitive, and I'm not trying to sound like depressing or whatever. I feel like the only reason to live, obviously, because every other organism out there is made to reproduce. That's probably what us humans are made to do too, but I just wish there was a little bit more on top of that. Maybe I haven't found it yet, but I might someday. One day, hopefully. Especially in this economy, I feel like middle class is not even middle anymore. It doesn't even have as much value as it used to be. I'm not necessarily educated, but I feel like it's either you're lower or upper. I don't really know why I want money. Maybe it's because I want to feel a sense of stability, or maybe I just like to see the numbers go up, or maybe I'm just obsessed with how I don't want to be like how I used to live in the past. Now, it wasn't rocky at all. It's not necessarily comparable to others who have suffered more than I have, but like the struggles that I've went through have definitely programmed my brain to like be in a mode of urgency at all times, or at least most times. But yeah, I really do hope that people share a piece of their mind, a little bit of perspective in the comments, because I mean, I'm 17 years old, soon to be 18. I'm still trying to figure out my life, and it'd be really nice to hear some advice coming from someone who has more life experience, and not necessarily advice coming from my mom, because, I don't know, I just like hearing advice coming from a variety of people so I could at least form my own opinion instead of just listen to one source. You get what I mean?